So until this point, we've had one single sprinkler that was either on or off. Now that we've added zones for our on or off logic, we're going to need to make sure that we pass our zones, every on zone, into our sprinkler. They run, and then when all those zones are done, then it's considered off. So we have to add the logic for this, and so this is the first part of that. So to do this, we're going to go back to our original tab, main sprinkler, and we're going to drag a function node in between our start sprinkler and our countdown, which we've called turn sprinkler on for a duration. And we're going to give it a name. So get events. And we're going to take some code and place it in here. What this code is doing, essentially, it's initializing a variable called active zone count, and then it's looping through our array and determining which of the zones are active, and then setting our count to the number of active zones and passing that along. So let's actually go back here and navigate to, this is the appearance tab of the node, and let's name our output in this case. So we're going to say count of active zones. Click done. And so now we need something called a queue node, which we need to install. So go over to our manage palette, and we're going to search for queue. And what we want is node red contrib simple message queue. It's all the way down here. So let's install it. Okay. So now we have our queue node. And we're going to drag this in between our new function and our countdown. Configure it. Let's call it zone queue. And we want to leave this checked to bypass the first message. What's happening here is when we turn our sprinkler on and send the first message to it, we want that to be passed along right away. So we don't want to queue that first message. So this essentially means pass through that first message. Done. And now let's check whether or not our auto start is on, this guy right here. So we're going to drag a switch node in between our scheduler and our countdown. And we'll configure it. Name is auto start check. Property is the global variable auto start. I'm just going to create one rule here to determine if auto start is true. Is it done? And we're going to change how this is connected. We're going to put this before our get events and delete the old connection. So what this is saying is if auto start is true, continue the flow. And if it's not true, you break out, none of this starts, the sprinkler won't turn on.